Well, here today, we are at the Altoona Center for Clinical Research over in Duncansville. We're here with Dr. Alan Kivitz and Kaylee here, research coordinator. Dr. Kivitz, kind of set the scene here of what you guys do here.
Sure. So we do research with what are called clinical trials on new medication. We do a lot of research for people with arthritis of varying types, whether it's knee arthritis or back pain or rheumatoid arthritis or diseases like gout. But we also do research on things that are more general, things like for weight loss. And we have an exciting new vaccine trial that we'd like to talk about today.
Tell me what this is about.
So many people have had or know someone who's had the stomach flu. So it hits suddenly from above, from below. It's not fun. And especially for older people, which I'll call over 60, it can lead to dehydration, trips to the ER to get fluid. There's no vaccine to prevent it, but I'm here with you today to tell you that we're testing a vaccine to prevent it.
Yes. Okay. Now, Kaylee, you're going to talk about the type of person who's eligible to get on board for this type of trial.
Yes. So, as Dr. Kivitz mentioned, our target population is anyone over 60 years old right now. First, they'll come in for a series of lab tests. They will be trained on a diary that they'll fill out throughout the study. There'll be a physical exam performed, and there'll be some other preliminary tests to determine their eligibility and make sure that they're healthy to proceed with the study.
Okay, and typically with these types of trials, there is some sort of financial compensation, which is kind of the allure.
There is. So, people are compensated for their time and travel. So that's always part of the research, and that's discussed in detail when people come. It's part of the consenting process that we use to explain to people what's involved, what their requirements are. It's not a very demanding study. Once you're in the study, essentially you're coming back every 6 months, and it's a 2-year program. So we want to see if over 2 years people develop an attack of GI illness. And if so, it's recorded in a diary. And then if that happens, we actually talk to the patient to try to determine, is this actually the stomach flu from norovirus? So that is what we're trying to prevent. So we're trying to see if people who get the real vaccine, because it might be real, it might be fake, but do people who get the real vaccine have a lower incidence of having these GI problems?
What made you determine, or I guess just in general, what makes you determine when the right time is to do a specific type of study? Because like you're saying, this could go on for years.
Well, it'll be for 2 years. When they did vaccines for COVID, COVID was so common that you could determine within a period of months if you had real vaccine because you're preventing illness. But the GI flu is not as common as COVID, thankfully. So it takes longer to say how many cases develop over a period of time to see that we're preventing it.
And what are some of the benefits that you would say to people to encourage them why these clinical trials are so important?
Well, without clinical trials, there's no advancement. We would have nothing new. So every new medicine that we have, every vaccine that we have, anything new that we have, we only have it because research is done. So it's careful research where everything is carefully regulated, controlled, monitored, but that's how we have new scientific breakthroughs.
Yeah. And if people, their interest is piqued over this, what's the best way for them to get on board if they want to come in and see about an assessment if they're eligible?
Yeah, absolutely. They can call our main office phone number if they're interested. They can ask to speak with either our recruitment team or one of the study coordinators, and any of us would be happy to answer any questions or provide any additional information.
Very good. Well, thank you for having us out today.
Well, thank you for coming out.
Yeah, great to see your space here over at the Altoona Center for Clinical Research.